Okay, welcome everyone. So, welcome to a new episode of the Lean Bulk series. So, if this is your first time watching, I'm currently on a lean bulk, so current body weight is like 87 kilograms. My goal is to, long-term goal is to bulk up to 90 kilograms. So, let's say 87 kilograms, probably like 192, I'm not sure. But yeah, the goal is to bulk up to 200 pounds. So I have to gain like 3 kilograms. So that's probably, I would say 7 pounds. Yeah, 7 pounds. Again, the goal is to keep everything as lean as I can. So I'm trying to avoid gaining body fat. So to make sure that I avoid any fat gain, I make sure that my diet is like perfectly clean, so it's all whole foods diet basically. So what foods do I eat? Oats, my primary calorie source are oats. Again, high fiber, decent amount of protein, healthy fats and lots of carbs. So again, I need a lot of carbs, so they're on to fill me up. My muscles are on to be fuller and I'm going to have much more energy. So today I'm training shoulders. I want to start with my first exercise. It's going to be the barbell upright row. Now this exercise is one of my favorite exercises because it works like the front delts, side delts, the rear delts. Obviously it's mostly front and side delt exercise, and also it's going to work some traps as well. So again, on this exercise I focus on full range of motion, so I have to use a lighter weight. For me, the perfect weight is 40 kilograms. With this weight I can pull the barbell as high as I can. It's a safe exercise. If you perform the exercise the way I perform the exercise. So again, I'm probably going to do 3 to 4 sets. I'm training shoulders like twice a week at the moment. And yeah, it's just a great exercise. Let's start. Also, if you want custom training programs or interested in custom training programs, you can contact me on my email. I want to leave it in the description down below. Okay, 13 minutes. This is a great exercise, seriously. I would say for like complete shoulder development you need to focus on a few key exercises for the shoulders, because the shoulder is much more complex muscle group. Unlike the biceps. The biceps is very simple. You don't need like a lot of different exercises. But the shoulder, because it consists of 3 different parts, you need an exercise for everything. Again, you want to build a physique like me, contact me on my email for either custom training program or online personal training. Next exercise is going to be dumbbell water raises. Now it's time to isolate the side delts. I'm a big believer in isolating like every muscle group. It's not, obviously I have weak points, right? It's probably my biceps, but again, even if you have like strong muscle groups, it might be the chest for you or shoulders. I still believe in doing like isolation exercises, not because we're trying to like necessarily isolate the muscle, right? But we're actually trying to train like all of the muscle functions of that muscle, all of its functions, because every muscle has like a few different functions. So that's why I believe that for like muscle growth, to stimulate maximum muscle growth, we need to be doing more than one exercise, and this might require isolation exercises. Because yes, the upper throw works the side delts, but water raises are a lot better. But that doesn't mean that we're going to skip the upper throws, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So 3 to 4 sets to failure. You pick a weight where you're going to fail like anywhere between 12 to 20 reps. Okay, that's failure to me, for me. And now it's time for my third exercise, which is going to be again a multi-joint movement. It's going to be with the barbell overhead press. Now, on my previous workout that I didn't record, I was able to complete like, I don't remember the reps, but I was able to lift for at least 8 reps, 52.5 kilograms. Now I'm going for a PR, so I'll be lifting 55 kg. That's like 110 pounds, I believe, something like that. So yeah, let's start and let's see. Fairly wide grip, the same I used on the bench press. Okay, I was able to complete like 10 clean reps. The last one was very challenging, but I was able to complete that. So, thoughts about this exercise. It's one of the best shoulder builders. Honestly, if you go a little bit wider, I feel a lot of like side delt, but don't forget it's a front delt exercise primarily. But again, we do so many exercises that nothing's going to be untrained and everything's going to be like 100% stimulated. Okay, if that makes sense. So again, 10 clean reps, and again it's my third exercise after doing like so many sets. I did like 5 sets on the barbell upright row, 5 sets to failure. Again, I was mostly doing like 13 reps per set. Second exercise, again I did 5 sets, 5 total sets, again to failure on the water raises. So yeah, and on the barbell overhead press I probably do like 5 total sets again. But again, for most people the amount of sets that you're going to do, it depends. So if you don't have like everything like dialed in, like perfectly dialed in, like diet, sleep, recovery, don't do too many sets, don't do too much volume. Instead, do less volume and adjust accordingly. If you feel like you're recovering increase the volume just a little bit, add one set. But make sure that all of your sets count. So how do we make sure of that? You train harder on each set. I want you to either train to failure or just leave 0 reps in reserve. Again, if you decide to leave reps in reserve, you have to compensate by doing more volume. And you just spend like endless time in the gym for no extra benefit. Keep that in mind, okay?